Um, this is the last question I'm going to take, if that's okay. Can you tell us how did Umar enter the Jerusalem in real history?
Um, yeah, I don't know what this question. See, notice there are two ways to interpret this question. One is asking, "Hey, what happened
Yeah,
with Umar? Can you tell me what happened?" And the other is, "Can I really know? Can I know what exactly happened? Like, can I know this? Like how strong are our sources?" Um, so, yeah, if you mean, can we really know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Right. As far as the details, what I mean there is, I think you can make a good case that Umar entered Jerusalem. As far as the details, you were talking about some some fairly weak sources on exactly what happened. I mean, by the time they take Jerusalem, it sounded. I mean that they seem to think that Muhammad was still alive during this time, even though Muhammad's already dead. I mean, some of the our one of our earliest mentions that there was someone named Muhammad. He was still supposedly alive after his death, so
yeah,
the timeline
match.
doesn't even match up. But yeah, the claim is that Umar shows up and then it's a largely peaceful takeover. What do you think on that, Hatun?
Um, I don't know actually fully how did Umar enter the Jerusalem, but I know that Islam is religion of pieces. It might have something to do with it, but I can check it. Like I never needed to kind of use that in my discussion, so it's not in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only hear that. I only hear this. I only hear about this from basically Muslims who are trying to show that Islam's a religion of peace. We quote a bunch of passages from Muhammad and the Quran, and they say, but when Umar did this, and they give examples from later Islamic history, which are supposed to show that Islam isn't as bad as the Muslim sources sound.
Umar is identified as very bloody caliph in Muslim tradition and in Muslim
Yeah, he was
circle.
hardcore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, no, that was the guy who, if someone disagreed with Muhammad, Umar would say, "You want me to kill this guy? You want me to kill this guy?"
yeah,
And yeah.
yeah. I think we will stop there because I kept you like nearly 1.5 an hour. Thank you very much for
Mhm.
being with us, brother. Is there anything we can pray for you?
Uh,
What's happening in your life? What are the things we can pray for?
well, people can always pray for me if they want. We have ongoing situations with nursing. We have five sons, and two of them are special needs. They have a rare genetic muscle disease, and ever since COVID, it's been trouble finding reliable nursing. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're fine. We just have a situation where Marie takes care of them during the day. I take care of them at night, and I mean, we've done that before. There's been other situations where we haven't had nurses and so on, and so we adapt to that. But it does make it difficult to travel or to get a lot done during the day. So that's one issue. And other than that, it's this is an awesome time. I mean, this is if you want to reach Muslims with the gospel and you want to refute Islam, there is no better time in history. I mean, 14 centuries of Islam. You right now, everyone who's watching, this is the greatest time in history for refuting Islam. So even though there may be disheartening things that happen. Congress just passed a bill against Islamophobia, and this social media platform keeps banning stuff as hate speech. Even though things like that may make you go, this sucks so bad. Do not lose sight of the fact that has never been a greater time in all of history to reach Muslims with the gospel and to refute Islam. This is you are. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, previous generations, if you wanted to preach the gospel to Muslim, you had to go travel to a Muslim country, and if you were at all successful, someone's going to chop your head off for reaching Muslims with the gospel. And now you could talk to a Muslim in Pakistan or Saudi Arabia right now on on Facebook on your cell phone. It's insane. No one has ever had these kind of opportunities. One, to expose Islam, and two, to share the gospel with Muslims. So my goodness, you recognize the time you're in right now and take advantage of this time, because it's awesome.
Yeah. And we are very grateful for you to help us to think our approach, as well as encouraging us to expose the ideology of Islam and preaching our glorious gospel. So we are very much thankful, and all the beloved ones, I just want to encourage them to remember you and your family in their prayer. And once again, thank you very much for joining us, especially while you got like busy and different life circle. You made yourself available for us. So thank you very much for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, we put on the chat, Patreon for Act 17 Apologetics. If you are not supporting David Wood, and please do prayerfully consider and check the Patreon account. I'll put that in the description as well. We can serve our brothers as well. And thank you very much for all moderators for serving us in the chat, and as well, thank you very much everyone who joined us. May Christ crucified silently with his love. We will see you at Speaker's Corner tomorrow. God bless you all.